everyone. I am the Go Sales Master Camp Curator, Jihu John. Did you have a good week last week? After listening to the second week's lectures and doing your assignments on making a decision, were you all able to practice the Be Your Own Leader daily habits? When the daily habits become familiar to you, your future will not be a risk, but an opportunity for you. Your Go Sales Master Curator, Jihu John, will be briefing you today. Aren't you excited to find out what kind of tips there are in today's Go Sales Master Camp? Shall we then begin with week 3 of the Go Sales Master Camp? Before we begin, let me explain about today's topic. Isn't it too late? I thought only the top-ranking members could be successful. What's the success rate? People who do not know much about Atomy business have these kind of doubts and perceptions about Atomy. I'll be introducing talks for you today, so that these people could be convinced of their success in Atomy. For 2 weeks in a row for weeks 3 and 4. The topic of the talk is, if you dream vividly, it will come true. For the first session of week 3, the topic of the talk is, if you dream vividly, it will come true. Professor of Tsusho University's Graduate School of Small and Medium Businesses and a career consultant expert, Professor Hyung-Jung Kim, will be giving a talk titled, The Start of Success. Also, under the topic of Mongsang's dream, Atomy's founder, Chairman Han-gyul Park, will also give a talk about a world in which everyone can live well and about positive impact. For the second session, we will take some time to find out why anyone can be successful in Atomy business. For the third and last session, we will take time to listen to your predecessors who have succeeded in Atomy. I am sure after listening to all 3 sessions, you will be confident of your future success in Atomy. Shall we begin?
Hello, I am Hyung-Jung Kim. All of you have heard of the word vision, right? The word has been thrown around everywhere, so I'm sure it's a familiar term for most of you. However, there are many people who still don't really know what this word exactly means. This word is a very familiar concept in the United States, but for us Koreans, it's not a familiar concept. So when we are told to have a vision, we think we can have hold of it, but that is actually not true. This is something that must be learned. It's almost a skill for success. So let's try to define what the word vision means first. Vision is an English word. What is it in the Korean language? The definitions that come to your mind, such as dreams, bright future, a life blueprint, are all secondary definitions in the dictionary. But then what is the primary definition of vision? It is sight or to see. Thus, the word vision is to see. However, when we use this word, we use it on things that are unseen. We cannot see our future, right? But we need to actually see the unseen. To say have a vision actually means to see the future. It means to vividly dream. I've been walking on the path of the field of leadership for about 20 years now. All company founders and leadership experts say that the very basics of business is to create this vision and to share it to others. It's rare that an expert in this field wouldn't suggest that. So why do people keep saying these things? It's because common people don't practice it. It's because they don't practice it. It's important and very necessary, but people cannot do it. That's why experts continue to say, create your own vision and spread it. Though it is difficult, creating this vision is necessary. There are many people in Korea who also talk about this vision as well. Top-level managers and self-improvement gurus also make this emphasis. The same goes for me. All of these experts are saying, if you have a vision, then it will come true. That is why in novels such as The Alchemist, the message they portray is, if you truly wish it, it will come true. That's what the book suggests. As long as you dream, it will come true. But because most people do not know how the secret unfolds, authors hide these truths in novels and books. However, the advancement of the field of brain science is revealing this process. If you imagine the future, then the area in your brain that monitors visual stimuli is activated. That is why language is such a fascinating thing. If you imagine your future, then your brain will actually see that image. You can indirectly experience it. If you vividly imagine your future like scenes of a movie, then your brain will actually experience those scenes. If this process is repeated, your brain will get used to it, and your brain will think it's actually your reality. If you continue to experience the scenes that show your success, then your brain will think that you are actually successful. Long ago, when the late chairman Ju Young-jung was working in a construction site, his coworker told him he was envious of the students walking by. It is told that he responded as so: "Why are you envious of them? I'm not envious of them at all. I'm going to hire all of those people later." Those were his words. He was dreaming of big success for his future. He was able to think like the president of a big company. Such people have this confidence that oozes out of them. People are drawn to such people. A person's attitude can change like so. You can become positive and take on challenges in life. I challenge all of you to imagine your success. Then your brain will truly believe that future, and you will be able to make decisions like those leaders. And when you come across a golden opportunity, you'll be able to identify them right away. If you do not have a mental image of your own future, then you will have no guide for you to make decisions. Opportunities will just pass you by. Your brain is not activated or deactivated at your will. You've heard of deep learning technology, right? The brain records, connects, and exports information like a computer. When you draw a mental image of your future, it's like giving a command to your brain. Then your entire being starts looking for the most optimized solution, and your brain will also try to realize your imaginations. That's why if someone is vividly dreaming in their minds, people should not make fun of them. The people who make fun of such people are going to be full of envy when these people succeed. So what kind of dreams should fill our minds? Jim Collins was a business consultant who studied 100-year companies. He specifically looked into cases where normal businesses could make huge leaps and achieve great success. All of these companies actually had a vision. However, all of these visions had a similarity. They can be summarized as BOG. B stands for big. H stands for hairy, which meant it made people's hair stick up. A stands for audacious. And G stands for goal. They were not goals that could be achieved by normal methods. They were huge and wonderful goals that has great meaning. And in 1956, a psychology professor, Edwin Locke, presented his ideas called goal-setting theory. Since then, thousands of papers were published, which suggested that there was a higher chance to achieve big and audacious goals than smaller and common goals. This means that if you have big and wonderful visions of your future, there is a higher chance that you will achieve them. Why is that? I'm sure many of you watch scenic views of different places on TV. There is a difference of when you just see your common neighborhood and when you see these amazing places on TV, right? The feeling is different. If the place that you want to visit is only 1 or 2 hours away, then there is a high chance that you will never visit such places. But if you dream of visiting a truly wonderful and beautiful place, then no matter how far it is, you will find ways to visit that place. You will try to visit that place no matter what, right? That is why there is a high chance of success. During the World Cup, many times our national team loses to lower-ranking countries. But we can defeat higher-ranking countries such as Portugal. These are very good examples of that. If the team defeats these high-ranking teams, the public would acknowledge our national team more, right? No wonder our national team wants to defeat such teams. They will give everything that they have. There is a focus of concentration amongst the players. On the other hand, the opposing team probably didn't think much of defeating our national team. That is why they subconsciously lost their desperation. And that is why these kind of things happened. Samsung has become a world premier company, right? Hyundai wanted to become top 5 automobile company. CJ has made the Korean wave a global phenomenon. When these people shared their vision with other people, no one took them seriously. But these people were able to achieve their dreams. That is what vision looks like. How then should you set your vision? Think about what you want your life to look like in 10 years. However, there is a precondition. It must be an image of your perfect future. That's what a vision is. If you are leading an organization, how do you want this organization to have changed in 2 to 3 years? That is the vision of the organization. A vision cannot be accomplished in a short period of time. It might take a few months. But if you dream vividly and in various ways, one day you will say to yourself, "This is it." Then you can continue to pursue that vision.
The reason why people don't succeed is because they don't dream. Many people ask me, can you succeed just by dreaming? Yes, if you dream properly, you can succeed. What's the reason why people don't succeed? It's because they don't dream. The number one reason why people can't succeed is because they don't think about succeeding. To not plan for success is the same as to plan for failure. You must plan for success. Time flows like so. For 90 years, there's a beginning and an end. We only live in the present that passes us by. It's difficult to change our present while being in the present. What about your past? Can you change that? Never. Your past has already passed by. It's also difficult to change the present. It's not impossible, but it is very difficult. What you need to change is the future. You need to imagine it in your mind, what your life will look like in 5 years. This is what it means to create the vision. This is how you can manage your own life. As you plan for your future, you can imagine a balanced life of living well, to love, to learn, and to contribute. You need to take your future self, who is respected by your relatives, neighbors, and family members, and bring yourself to the present. And you need to live your life now as that balanced life. In order to do this, you must transcend time and space. Atomy has become a successful company. It's growing quickly. If I think about how it's going to spread globally, I can just imagine its endless potential. You must be diligent in telling people that you will be a successful person. This is your life scenario. To say, I will be this kind of person, I will succeed like this. You must paint that in your mind like a movie. When you try to explain what kind of successful life you want, it's quite difficult to describe. That is why you need to write it down specifically. Write down how much you want to make per month. For example, I'm going to have $1 million in 10 years. I will live my life by helping others. You need to write down these things specifically. Remember these goals vividly in your mind. And you need to tell as many people as possible. There will be people who will listen to you, but some won't. It doesn't matter. It's important that you listen to it. It's important that you listen to yourself for 5 years to 10 years. So people don't become rich because they don't think about it. There's actually a reason why people don't think about getting rich. That's because it's scary to think about getting rich. They do not dare think about getting rich. Their disappointment will be too big if people think they're going to get rich and fail at it while trying. If you told people around you that you are going to be rich, and if you fail while trying, then you are scared that people will look down on you even more, right? That is why people are scared of thinking about becoming rich. They are scared, so they don't even think about it. It's not because they don't want to become rich. They don't think about getting rich because if they tell other people about their dreams and hope, and if they don't make it, then they will get disappointed. So the biggest reason why people cannot become rich is because they don't think about getting rich. Though experts say you have to think about it, most are afraid to think about getting rich. Do not be afraid of thinking about your success. Why? I was also scared. Atomy is going to be a global company. I will help you make $50,000 a month. I will give you a BMW or even $1 million when you become successful. If I wasn't afraid by saying such things, then that would make me stupid. Of course, I knew that I could have failed. Maybe there was a 90% failure rate, or maybe even 99%, but I knew there was at least 1%, and I wanted to hold on to that. And that was how Atomy had grown. You need to change the way you think. The reason is simple why you need to change your mind. The world is constantly changing. If the world doesn't change, well, think about it. Then you could succeed by previous means, right? But if you follow your old ways and the world changes, then you will not be able to succeed. That is why you must predict how the world will change, and you must change before the world does. That is why it is necessary for you all to change your thinking. Life is not all about just making money. Maybe you were successful in making money, but your life might not be a success. I used to say way before that Atomy is going to rewrite the history of network marketing. Is it really big business? I replied, I don't think so. And the eyes of the people who gathered there got big. Look at Amway. They've been around for 60 years now. About 10 years after that, Walmart was founded, and Amazon after that. Walmart is valued at $600 billion and Amazon at $500 billion. Anyway, the oldest network marketing company is only valued at $10 billion. Is it then really a big business? That's why we need to look back at ourselves. The catchphrase that we are going for is, Atomy is going to rewrite the history of network marketing.
Last year, the amount of donations for the Fortune 500 companies was calculated, and it turned out to be only 0.09% of total revenue. Atomy, a direct selling distribution company, on the other hand, donated up to 2% of its revenue and gained much attention.
They say that 369 million children go to bed while hungry. So, my hope was that each of our members would sponsor at least one child. God is actually working a lot more than we know. I didn't know that there was an organization such as this.
Thank you to everyone who have donated for Haiti in this difficult moment.
Merci pour si pour nous après le tremblement de terre ça. Bon Dieu béni nous.
Thank you, Atami. Terima kasih untuk dukungannya. Kami anak-anak Indonesia berdoa untukmu, bersyukur untukmu. Semangat!
ஹாய், என் பேர் ரவிபிரியா. என்னுடைய எதிர்கால கல்விக்காக இத்தகைய கணினி ஆய்வுக்கூடம் ஒன்றை ஏற்படுத்தி தந்த மிஸ்டர் பாக் அவர்களுக்கு எமது மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். நன்றி.
ก็ขอขอบคุณ Atomy นะครับสำหรับทุนการศึกษาเนี่ยนะครับทุนที่ได้มาเนี่ยผมรู้สึกว่าเป็นทุนที่แบ่งเบาภาระในการเรียนในการใช้จ่ายอย่างมากเลยครับแล้วก็เป็นเหมือนกำลังใจให้ผมมีแรงในการศึกษาต่อแล้วก็มีแรงในการทำงานครับ
Saya merasa sedih karena tidak bisa menulis surat lagi dan tidak bisa mengirimkan kabar keluarga dan sekolah saya.
Jadi Tiara pengen punya sponsor kan? Pengen.
Terima kasih Atomy karena dana anak tidak sponsor, saya bisa mendapatkan sembako, Alkitab, dan gizi. Terima kasih Atomy, dadah dan memberkati.
Thankful juga ko kay sa Lord sad kay nakuan juga niya ng sponsor mga inana kay mora say nakapalipay nako anang mga sponsor kanang may panghatag malipay ra ko na bisag ginagmay ra good blessing mong good sa Ginoo sa good.
Is our program support area. What is this?
회사에서 지원 내줬는데 현장에 딱 와보니까 이 돈이 어떻게 쓰여지는지 이런 거를 확실히 알게 됩니다.
수원의 의미에 대해서 다시 한번 생각하는 계기가 됐습니다. 바모스!
제 호가 몽상인데 저는 꿈을 꾸고 얘기하는 것이 제 본업이고 이것을 이루시는 것은 하나님과 하나님의 사람들이 하리라고 생각을 합니다. 하나님 안에서 꿈꾸고 그 꿈을 외치는 것이 필요합니다. 우리는 예수 그리스도 안에서 한 피바다 한 몸 이룬 형제 자매라는 것을 다시 한번 느낍니다.
For the future is in fact that what Atomy is doing will show the way for other companies to in fact gain greater purpose in their business by applying and investing themselves in mission. That's what Atomy is doing. That's what forms our partnership.
애토미 가족 여러분, 저는 한국 컴패션의 사정인 대표입니다. 전 세계의 어린이들을 대표해서 애토미 한 분 한 분께 감사를 드립니다. 여러분이 영상을 통해 보신 것처럼 수많은 어린아이들이 우리와는 비교할 수 없는 코로나와 식량난으로 어려움 가운데 있지만 여러분의 사랑과 함께함을 통해 이 아이들은 기도와 함께 이겨내고 있습니다. 박한길 회장님과 저의 마음은 우리 애터미 가족이 수많은 어린아이들을 더욱더 품음으로 말미암아 운동을 일으켜서 한국의 애터미의 이 불씨가 전 세계의 애터미로 번져나가는 것뿐만 아니라 전 세계의 후원자들의 마음 가운데 3억 5,600만 명의 어린이를 어떻게 할 거냐고 도전하는 그 메시지의 주인공이며 그 메시지의 답이 되기를 간절히 바랍니다. 그래서 더욱더 마음 가운데 여러분과 함께함이 소중하고 기쁘고 기적과 같은 이 만남을 감사드리며 하나님의 축복이 여러분 가운데 늘 함께 하시기를 축원합니다.
So, how was the talk by the two speakers? I'm sure you learned that success doesn't end by just dreaming about it, but with courage and action, it can reach its goal better. I hope all of your dreams can also be ongoing at this moment. For the second session of today's lectures, let's look at the infinite levels and infinite accumulation and compensation ceiling, which are factors that make it possible for anyone to succeed in Atomy. When we count, we usually use numbers, right? Numbers represent how many things there are. The more the numbers, the greater something becomes. But there is something that cannot be described by numbers, and that is infinity. Infinity means that something can get big without limits. There is also this aspect of infinity in Atomy. Infinite levels and infinite accumulation are the core elements of Atomy's systematic income. Though Atomy has a membership model, there is no registration fee and no entrance fee when transitioning from a consumer to a contractor. There is also no membership fee needed to maintain your membership. There are also no forced conditions to meet expected revenue for the month. You don't need any money, so you don't have to be competent to start. And with Atomy's global one marketing model, people from different countries can join. You can place those members under your line. Atomy has a binary model with 2 lines under a contractor. There is no limit to how many people you place under your left and right legs. Even if you don't know them, they will still be considered your members. The noteworthy aspect is, if your members make a purchase, the PV that is earned from the purchase will also be awarded not only to the purchasing member, but to all upper line members accordingly. For example, if a member of your line purchases HemoHim and earns 44,000 PV, all members including the purchaser and everyone above them on the line will receive 44,000 PV accordingly. Therefore, all PV earned by your downline members will be distributed to you and all upper line members. That is Atomy's infinite levels. What then is infinite accumulation? When you buy products at a mall or in a store, a certain percent will be given back to you in points. But after 1 or 2 years, you will realize the truth. Dear customer, your points are soon going to expire. It's such a waste that the points you diligently accrued over a long time will disappear. In Atomy, all the PV will be infinitely accrued, accumulated, and they will disappear only after you've received a commission. They will not disappear before you receive your commission. But there is a 50 million PV compensation ceiling. This provides an opportunity for all the contractors, and it prevents only a handful of high-ranking members reaching success. When you recognize Atomy's infinite levels and infinite accumulation, you will regret that you didn't start this business sooner. It is a structure in which the PV of those who join later will be accrued to those on top of the line. How does the word infinite ring after hearing about it within Atomy's system? I hope you can remember that you don't have to earn money only through your active labor. Even in times when you can't work, through this infinite model in Atomy, you can earn a systematic income. And it all begins with understanding and applying this infinite concept within Atomy. I hope all of you won't forget that. Thank you for watching about the start of systematic income with an infinite level and infinite accumulation model.
Hello, fellow Atomy members. I am Royal Master Gu Mi Jin, who is daily practicing the belief that if you dream vividly, it will come true. I'm sure all of you have bucket lists. My bucket list is to be able to eat all the different airplane foods. When I travel, I always look forward to the food on the plane. My excitement for travel is the greatest when I'm eating the airplane food. So the different airplane foods represent exciting travel for me. The various airplane foods represent my different memories. And through Atomy, I was able to visit many countries. I was also able to eat a lot of airplane foods, which is on my bucket list. I am also doing my business by sharing my vision and dreams to others. I told you I am a royal master who is achieving her dreams, right? Though I can say these words confidently right now, I had also experienced failure in the past. A society in which there are opportunities for normal people, doesn't that just fill your hearts with hope and justice? I had such hopes, and I worked really hard for them. I was also investing in real estate, but I was only left with $400,000 in debt. Around that time, my friend introduced me to Atomy. My husband was always tired, but after taking Hemo-Him, his energy returned. After experiencing the positive effects of Hemo-Him, I started to turn my attention to other Atomy products as well. I always had freckles and blemishes my whole life. My nickname was even Pippi Longstocking. I started using Atomy's products every day, and I noticed the tone of my skin getting brighter. My skin started to become soft, and my freckles and blemishes started to fade. That's when I realized that by using Atomy's products, it made me realize the quality of the products. People around me started to compliment me about my skin. They got interested in the products and they started ordering for themselves. That's when I turned my attention to Atomy's business model. I eventually participated in the seminars and listened to Chairman Park's lectures. His message, the only hope when there is no hope, is to have hope, rang loudly in my heart when I was going through a difficult time. It was a message of hope to someone who had $400,000 in debt. I realized more and more that Atomy was the right business for me. To someone like me who had no cash reserves because of debt, it was such great news. And Atomy, you don't need money and you don't even need prior business experience. Anyone can do this business. Also, I was not in a situation to quit being a writing teacher. So Atomy was perfect for me to balance my time. I don't think I've ever heard of a business that has no conditions and that give you the luxury to control your time. Atomy is like a land of opportunity that has a founder who has a great vision and philosophy. The company also has a great training system. The partners are also able to experience accompanied growth with the partners through the super synergy of United Hearts. In simple terms, Atomy is a shopping mall business. But since there is no limit to the scale of the business, it is quite different in that regard. Have you heard of the word infinite? Isn't it such an appealing word? I think this is the most appropriate word that describes Atomy Business. Atomy Business helps our dreams and visions grow without limits. Even if you have no network or great talents, through word of mouth, people from all over the world can share the points that accrue through consumption of Atomy's products. This is where the law of multiplication can be found. So I thought that with Atomy Business, I would be able to repay my $400,000 of debt. The word infinite signifies that anyone could grow their dreams infinitely. Many people started to ask me since I started doing Atomy Business, can you make money with Atomy? And I would say with confidence, you can make money with Atomy and it is a valuable business. Atomy shares the same goal of growing together with the members. The vision and spirit are the backbone behind Atomy's compensation ceiling. The law of diminishing returns states that the more goods invested, the less returns. Let's try to understand what this means together. Imagine going to a buffet. The first and second plates usually taste really good, right? But as you go back the third and fourth time, what happens? You become full and your level of satisfaction goes down, right? The law of diminishing returns means as the consumers utilize the goods and services more and more, the levels of their satisfaction for such goods and services slowly goes down. The same is true for income. That is why Atomy's compensation ceiling is designed in a way that after a member has reached a certain level of income, additional total income that is accrued is distributed more heavily to those who are affected more by the income. It is a very wise strategy of redistributing wealth to those who need it more. With this model, more people will experience higher levels of satisfaction. Because of this income distribution model, regardless of when you started, anyone can become a number one contractor. The system can realize everyone's dreams. Jean-Paul Sartre said, life is C, choice, between B, birth, and D, death. From our birth till our death, our lives are full of choices. What if I had not decided to do Atomy 9 years ago? I can't even imagine. I would have been trembling that I could not pay back my $400,000 of debt. Today, I can dream of a brighter future having paid back all my debt. I love traveling, but because of finances, I could not travel freely. Now, I can travel while doing Atomy and eat as much airplane foods as I want. That's how I'm living this life with the name Gumijin. A businesswoman living out her vision with great confidence and assurance. This is the second chapter of my life. I was living an ordinary life, but through Atomy, I was reborn into a new life that can help others and give them vision. As if a caterpillar goes through hardships in the cocoon, if you are also passing through a path of thorns, I encourage you to take the opportunity to prove your worth through Atomy. With Atomy, you can also get back up on your feet. I support your dreams. That was Royal Master Gumijin. Thank you.
Different from other network marketing companies, Atomy has a marketing plan for the novice contractors. Anyone can create their own consumer platform, and it has an infinite accumulation and infinite level system. Then there is the compensation ceiling as well. Now you know why many contractors say that Atomy's compensation plan is just. And lastly, for the third session, we will look at the successful story of previous Atomy contractors. Let's listen to their tips. Today, we will hear Crown Master Jong Im-shin's life story, who is an Atomy diva. Let's hear how to earn systematic income through the mastership bonus.
Hello, everyone. I am Atomy's diva Crown Master Jong Im-shin. Do you know what's the color of the year for 2023? Many people went through tough times due to COVID-19. This year's color is magenta, which stands for hope and passion. In order to share hope and passion with all of you, I have lipstick on right now that has the magenta color. How is it? Is it pretty? Before answering my question, what does Atomy mean to you? To me, Atomy is like a genie. You know the genie from Aladdin's lamp? The genie grants all of Aladdin's wishes, right? Atomy is like that for me. I want to say that Atomy is like the genie from the lamp. I could not dare to do the things I'm doing now in the past. I used to be a normal private tutor of students, but now I've entered the Crown Leaders Club, who earns $400,000 a year. I have a very stable income. Fortunately, I'm able to give my parents $3,000 a month. I'm able to do whatever I want without worrying about my future. A couple of the changes I've experienced came internally and externally. For changes that came externally, I used to only wear comfortable clothes such as jeans, sneakers, and etc. But since encountering Atomy, my clothes have changed. I started wearing suits and nice shoes. I look wonderful now, as you can see. As my style changed, a lot of people started taking notice. I'm actually quite numb to changes. I don't really notice changes that much. But one day, a friend told me, "What? Your skin looks so fair. That's what she said. And my sponsor, who introduced me to Hemo Him, said, "Oh, you're not coughing anymore." People started to notice such differences in my life. Actually, my family wasn't against me doing Atomy in the beginning. To be honest, that was very difficult for me. But now, they are actually very supportive of me. They are also doing Atomy business with me. That was one great change I experienced. One day, my daughter told me, "I didn't know at home. You seem just like a normal mom. But in Atomy, you have great leadership. I respect you." We use the word respect to other people a lot. But I don't think it's used too much between family members. When I heard my daughter say that she respected me, I thought to myself, I'm so glad I did Atomy. And most importantly, the way my husband looks at me has changed. He has hearts in his eyes. I'm so grateful for that. As I have done until now, I will continue to support each of my partners, even after I become an Imperial Master. Another dream that I have is that I want to run a charity fashion show in Atomy Orot, where the seminars are currently held. It's good to donate through my income, but I want to try planning a fashion show and donating all of the proceeds to unfortunate areas. Many contractors ask me about Atomy business. How did you become a Crown Master? If I'm honest with all of you, the only thing that I did well was not to quit Atomy. Actually, I don't really have great network. I'm not good at sales because I don't have good speaking skills. It seems like I'm good at talking right now, right? But it wasn't like that from the beginning. The reason why I could succeed was because I didn't quit. The one thing that helped me endure was Atomy seminars. I found out that there were about 2,500 ranking members under me. And all of the people under me, I think only 1 or 2 were not able to become a sales master. If you keep trying, your fears will turn to courage, and that courage will turn to confidence. I hope you can trust what I'm saying. This was Atomy's Diva, Crown Master, Jung Im Shin. Thank you.
Hello, today we will look at Atomy's compensation plan, and we will try to get a feel for Atomy's business. We will also observe together Atomy's ranks and how to earn commission. If I'm to summarize Atomy's compensation plan in one phrase, it is a just plan. Why so? First, there is no entrance fee, application fee, or membership fee. There is no need for an application fee or any conditions such as buying a minimum amount of products. Anyone can become a member for free, and you can purchase Atomy's products at your own pace. Second, Atomy has a binary model in which your consumer platforms can fall under your left or right leg. When each of your legs meet the conditions, you will be paid in commission. It is not a system in which you can only succeed by yourself. If the consumer groups under you continue to make purchases, then as time goes by, the multiplier effect will kick in, and you will be able to earn a systematic income. Third, it is an infinite level and infinite accumulation system. An infinite level system means all points under your line will be 100% accrued to your account. Even if you've never met your partner, as long as they are under your line, then that member's PV will be accrued to your account. An infinite accumulation system means the PV of your left and right legs will not disappear until each of them has reached 300,000 PV. Fourth, Atomy has a global One Marketing Plan. Atomy has launched in 26 countries. You can do Atomy business not only in Korea, but also globally. It is a big business in which you can dream big. Fifth, there is a compensation ceiling model. This means that the maximum daily PV you can get credit for is 50 million PV. This prevents only a few high-ranking members from receiving high income. It is a just compensation plan that ensures the stable income of novice contractors. If you are diligent, then you will one day reach the rank you deserve. Let's look at the different ranks in Atomy. There are a total of 7 different ranks, starting with Sales Master, Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and Imperial Master. Members can get promoted to these ranks by their performance during the 1st to the 15th, and from the 16th till the end of the month. They can get promoted for their performance for a span of 15 days. The Sales Master is the only rank that you can get promoted with just PV. If the sum of your left line amounts to 2.5 million PV, and if the sum of your right line also amounts to 2.5 million PV, either on the first or second half of the month, then you can be a Sales Master. The second rank is the Diamond Master. You need at least 2 partners with the same rank as you on each of your lines. If you're a Sales Master, you need 2 Sales Masters on your left leg, and 2 Sales Masters on your right leg. Then you can get promoted. To get promoted to Sharon Rose Master as a Diamond Master, you need to have 2 Diamond Master partners under each of your right and left leg. There is no limitation to the promotion period. The same goes for Star Master. As a Sharon Rose Master, you need to have 2 Sharon Rose Master partners under each of your legs. From Star Master, you need to maintain your previous rank at least 3 times. From the 4th time, you will be promoted. This is part of Atomy's plan in which contractors are encouraged to grow their business step by step, so that they can continually grow together with others. The conditions to get promoted are as just previously mentioned. You need 2 partners from your previous ranks on each of your right and left leg. To get promoted to Royal Master, you need to maintain your rank as a Star Master at least 3 times in a row, and you need 2 Star Master partners under each leg. Same goes for Crown Master as well. You need to maintain your rank as a Royal Master 3 times in a row, and you need 2 Royal Masters on each leg. For Imperial Master, which is the highest rank in Atomy, you need to maintain your rank as Crown Master 3 times in a row, and you need to have 2 Crown Master partners under each of your leg. Atomy business is not a place where you can succeed alone. You have to make your partners successful in order to succeed. Now let's look at the Mastership bonus and how you can get paid. For Mastership bonus, 20% of your PV will be calculated twice a month. Your PV calculated from the 1st to the 15th will be paid on the 22nd, and PV calculated from the 16th till the end of the month will be paid on the 7th. The interesting thing is 10% of the PV will be given back to Sales Masters. For the other ranks, the remaining 10% will be distributed to them evenly. The reason why 10% of the total PV is distributed to Sales Masters is because novice contractors lack the network and resources. Atomy's Just Compensation Plan helps these novice contractors have a stable income. Through the distribution of Mastership bonus, it is not only the high-ranking members who get to monopolize profit. Rather, everyone can be satisfied by receiving a realistic income. In Atomy, everyone is not working just for themselves, but for the whole. Everyone is on the same journey, hand in hand. The more you get to know Atomy, the more this becomes true. How was it for you? If it's with Atomy, all of you can be successful and realize the dreams you've always had. There is no such thing as too late in Atomy. For this session, we looked at Atomy's Just Compensation Plan and about the Mastership bonus.
Hello. This is our second time together now. I am Atomy Diva Crown Master Jung In-shin. In the Atomy business, there is a general commission, mastership bonus, and the center commission that is given to managers who run a center. The general commission can be earned even if you don't have a rank. This is commission that is received by supporting your partner. The mastership bonus is received when you maintain your rank. You are currently in the middle of Go Sales Master Camp, right? If you become a sales master, you can receive both general commission and mastership bonus. In this lecture, let me go deeper into mastership bonus. You will be paid for mastership bonus twice a month. The 1st through the 15th of the month is called the first semester. From the 16th through the end of the month is called the second semester. Other than the general commission, the other PV will be calculated for 15 days, and if you have 2.5 million PV on your left leg and 2.5 million PV on your right leg, then you will become a sales master. You will then receive a mastership bonus. If you receive the mastership bonus every quarter, then as you become an auto sales master, your income will be more solid than any other job. That's what I want to share. I think the first 9 months are the hardest. You can only get $70, $150, or $300. I thought to myself, this isn't working, so I made a plan. I decided to increase my commission every month. I would have to earn more income and work even harder. In my mind, I would imagine meeting so many people. I think to myself that I should meet everyone. But when I actually try to make an appointment, my body does not move as I want it to. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. There is a good solution during such times. If you've made a goal, the more you want to evade people, the more you should go meet them. The best way to increase your commission, I believe, is to become a ranking member. When asked to become ranked, many people say that they can't do it. Many say that they really want to, but they feel scared. But once they try, there's almost no one who fails. Most people work hard when they have a goal to reach a rank. And most people received more PV when they are trying to attain a rank. Though you might get rejected a lot, that experience will be very valuable. I think that's why I deliberately try to attain a rank. There are these kinds of people. They just buy the products themselves rather than build a consumer platform. But when you are trying to get ranked, you have to build your consumer group. That's the only way you'll receive a systematic income later. Your consumer group will let you rest later on. But if you only purchase the products and the PV pile up, then what's the point? It will be futile. You will run into your limit quickly. If you want to receive income like that of a systematic income, then you must form many partners under your right and left leg. To make this possible, I always say that you need to change your no to yes. If you can't convince someone once, you need to meet them over again. Most people give up when they get rejected, right? But I went back to meet others until they use Atomy's products. I continued to ask my consumers to go to the seminars with me until they gave in. Until I became a sales master, I met with people diligently. I turned their no to yes. Actually, when other people asked me to go to seminars with them, I also rejected them multiple times. The reason for the change of heart was that I started to realize the quality of Atomy's products. I am a little dull and I'm not aware of changes within myself. But every time I met old acquaintances, they would compliment me. That's why I participated in Atomy's seminars. At the seminars, I heard that in the beginning, the commission is not that big. But after a while, my income would become a systematic income. So I decided that I should do Atomy. You can tell if someone has been using Atomy's products. There are those who have used Atomy's products for over a year with no change. I tell such people, first use Atomy's products and change your outward appearance. Since Atomy's products are so good, if you use them diligently, you will notice the difference. In Atomy business, your partners have to succeed for you to succeed. It's impossible not to stress the success of your partners. Usually, systematic income is built by solely your own strength. But in Atomy, you cannot succeed by just yourself. You must be able to work with your partners. If you try really hard by yourself, then you might become a sales master. But that will be your limit. You must first be in the system. Then you must continuously guide others to come into your system. Even if you're not talented, you just need to realize 1% of your potential. If you can gather 100 people who have that 1% of potential, that will be 100%. When my partner became a sales master and received $2,000 every month, it felt like my child had received an award. I couldn't be more happier. One time, I was so happy that my partner became an auto sales master that I cried. Then another partner sitting beside me said, "Just wait, I'm going to also make you cry." As Chairman Park said, in Atomy, if you make other people successful, you will also become successful automatically. I believe this to be true. First, make sure you don't miss any of the seminars. Second, I realized those who can take a negative hit with sales, these are the people with high rate of growth. Though in the beginning, it might seem like they are not gaining, in the long run, they will gain much more. They are the ones that will persevere and succeed. Third, instead of depending on others, it is the people that have a strong sense of responsibility. It is a person with these kinds of traits that will be able to achieve success quicker than others. Chairman Park once said, "A leader does not get led by situations, but rather leads the situation." There's no clear-cut solution for success in Atomy. I think the process of searching for solutions will be a good cornerstone for success. I hope all of you will persevere in this business and not give up on Atomy. This was Atomy's Diva Crown Master, Chung Im Shin. Thank you.
We just saw stories filled with tips. Crownmaster Shin's voice that's filled with confidence really encouraged our hearts. Atomy is a structure in which you can be promoted if you have two partners on each of your left and right legs. It was a time where we learned why Atomy is a business that requires you to make your partners successful. This ends all of the lectures for week 3 of the Go Sales Master Camp. It was a time where we seriously looked into success and learned about the practical aspects of the business. You know this isn't it for this week, right? You must complete the assignment of writing down your list from Chairman Park's 8 Steps to Success. I hope you can make your very own contact book. And you haven't forgotten that you must do your missions after the assignments, right? I trust you will do well with the required missions for the Be Your Own Leader daily habits. I will come back with more tips on week 4 for the Go Sales Master Camp. For next week, I will talk about additional tips for pre-contractors who are doubtful but want to be successful. This was Jihu John, your Go Sales Master Camp Curator. Thank you.